Okay, so the next topic is test for divisibility. So we have to check how the numbers are divisible by 2 or not. Okay, so that is divisibility by 2. So for checking the divisibility by 2, we need to check any number's unit digit. If the unit digit is divisible by 2, then the whole number is also divisible by 2. Like 1796 we have taken. Okay, we need to check 6. 6 is divisible by 2. We divide, we get 3 here. Means 6 is clearly divisible by 2. So the whole number is also divisible by 2. Okay, that is the divisibility by 2. Next is divisibility by 3. For checking the divisibility by 3, what we need to do here, just we need to add the numbers, add the digits of that number, and if the sum of the digits, that is 9, in this case that is 9, if the sum of the digits are divisible by 3, then the whole number is also divisible by 3. So here 2 plus 1 plus 6, 216 we have taken. 2 plus 1 plus 6 is there, 9. 9 is divisible by 3 clearly. So what we can say that the particular number 216 is also divisible by 3. What we need to do here, just sum the digits of that particular number, and if the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number is also divisible by 3. Okay, next is divisibility by 4. Next is divisibility by 4. Divisibility by 4. Divisibility by 4 means we need to check the two places, last two places, means unit digit and tens digit. If the number formed by unit digit and tens digit is divisible by 4, then the whole number is also divisible by 4, like 1024. So we need to check unit and tens digit form number, that is 24. If we divide 24 by 4, that will give 6, that is clearly divisible by 4. So the whole number is also divisible by 4. So for checking 4 by 4 divisibility, we need to check the last two digits, and if last two digits are divisible, then the whole number is also divisible by 4. Okay, next is divisibility by 5. Divisibility by 5, for checking the divisibility by 5, the last digit, means unit digit, should be either 0 or 5. If the unit digit is 0 or 5, that means the number is divisible by 5. Like 1010, last digit is 0, so it is divisible by 5, or 525, so last digit is 5, so that is also divisible by 5. That is the simple concept. Okay, next is divisibility by 6. Divisibility by 6. For checking divisibility by 6, we need to check the divisibility by 2 and 3 both. If the number is divisible by both the numbers, then the number is also divisible by 6. Like again we have to check 216. Okay, for 216, for checking the divisibility by 2, last digit should be divisible by 2. So 6 is divisible by 2, that is correct. Now for checking by 3, 2 plus 1 plus 6, that is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. So both the numbers divisibility is there, means 216 is divisible by 2 and 3 both. So that means that the number is also divisible by 6. If you want to check, you can verify it, like 6 3s are 18, then 36, 6 6s are 36. So clearly we are seeing that 216 is divisible by 6, and from this method we also seen that number is also divisible by 6. Okay, just check by both numbers. If the number is only divisible by 2 or only divisible by 3, then we cannot say that the number is divisible by 6. Okay, so for checking 6, both the numbers divisibility should be there. Okay, 2 and 3 both. Okay, now moving to the next part, 7, and that is the most important part of this divisibility thing. Okay, most important part of this divisibility thing, that is divisibility by 7. Okay, so what we need to do here, like 147 is given. Okay, so just take out the unit place digit 7, multiply by 2. Okay, multiply by 2, or let's take some other values like 343. Okay, so what we are saying, take out the unit digit, multiply by 2, that will give 6. and the subtract this 6 from the remaining digit, that is 28. Okay, then what we get here, that you should check by 7 if that particular number that comes out after subtracting, if this number is divisible by 7, then the primary number, the initial number that is given, that is also divisible by 7. Okay, so I am repeating the process again. Take out the unit digit, okay, and multiply it by 2. Whatever number you get, that number you should subtract from the remaining digits of that particular number, that is 34 by minus 6 and 28. Whatever you get here, that you need to check by 7. If the number is divisible by 7, then the whole particular initial number is also divisible by 7. Okay, let me take one more example, so you will get it by very easily. Okay, okay, like one more example we are taking here. 7077. Okay, so what we have what we know, that take out the unit digit, multiply by 2, that is 14. 707 minus 14, that is 3 here. Okay, then 10 minus 1, that is 9. 693. Again we cannot identify whether it is divisible by 7 or not. So what we have to do here, just repeat the process. Take out the unit digit, multiply by 2, subtract from the remaining digit, that is 63, and then check it by 7. So 63 is divisible by 7, 7 9s are 63. Then we can say that 7077 is also divisible by 7. Okay, if you want to check, then you can check it. 7077, 7 1s are 7. Okay, then it is nothing is there, then 0 times we can move, then 7 is there, 1 times 7, again 7, 1 times. Okay, so clearly we are seeing that that is particular number is divisible by 7 by division method and by the direct divisibility method. Okay, so that is the simple concept, an important one also. Now moving to the divisibility by 8. For checking divisibility by 8, we need to check the hundred, tens and unit place number found by these 3 digits. So we have taken 112, that is the last 3 digit of 1112 value. Okay, now we will check by 8, so it is 16. Okay, 16 8s are 112, that we know that. So it is clearly divisible by 8, so the whole number is also divisible by 8. Okay, so that is the divisibility by 8. Now the next part, that is divisibility by 9. So like we have done for the 3, we will do for the divisibility by 9. Okay, like 7 29, the value we have taken, just we need to add the digits of this particular number, we will get 18 here. And now we need to check the particular sum by 9. If that is divisible by 9, then the whole number is also divisible by 9. So we know that 9 2s are 18, so that is divisible by, the sum is divisible by 9, so that's why the number is also divisible by 9. Just the same concept, but here we are checking by 9, and in the concept of 3 we are checking by 3. The same things are there, sum of the digits, and then check the sum by 9, and if it is divisible by 9, then the whole number is also divisible by 9. Now the next part is divisibility by 10. Divisibility by 10. Last digit should be 0. Last digit or unit digit is 0, then the whole number is also divisible by 10. Okay, that is the basic concept that we all know, that we have learned in class 4th or 5th also. Okay, and the next part is divisibility by 11. For the checking the divisibility by 11, what we need to do, suppose we have taken this value, we need to check, we need to sum the odd place value and even place value. Like this is odd place value, these two are, and these two are the even place value. So 1 plus 3 is 4 and 3 plus 1, that is the odd place value, odd place digits, or this is the even place digit. So odd place digits, sum of odd place digit and sum of even place digits, and then difference of these two sums, difference, that is 4 minus 4. Okay, 4 minus 4, that is 0, and 0 is divisible by any number. So 0 is also divisible by 11, that goes 0 times. So we can say that if the difference is divisible by 11, if the difference is divisible by 11, then the whole number is also divisible by 11. If the difference is divisible by 11, then the whole number is also divisible by 11. Okay, if you want to take one or two more digits, then we will take the digits. Like 176, sum of the odd place, these two are the, okay, or let me take another value that will give the another result for checking divisibility by 11. Okay, that is 95986. Okay, so this is the odd place numbers, like 9 plus 9 plus 6, 9 9 18, 6 24. Even place digits are 5 and 8, that is 13. Now we will find the difference. 25 minus 13, that is 11, and 11 is also divisible by 11. So that represents that the whole number is also divisible by 11. Okay, so 7 and 11 are the most difficult concept in this criteria, and at last we are checking the divisibility by 25. Okay, so for checking the divisibility by 25, the number formed by the last two digits means tens place and unit place digit, if that particular number is divisible by 25, then the whole number is also divisible by 25. Like 15625. Okay, we have taken this number, or 675. Okay, so last two digits are 75, and if we divide 75 by 23, that goes 3 times. So that means the whole number is also divisible by 25, because the last two digits are divisible by 25. That's why the number is also divisible by 25. Okay, so that is the case of divisibilities.